For the past 5 years, Arts and Faith St. Louis has held an annual interfaith concert at Sheldon Concert Hall with the intent of inspiring discussion among diverse audiences. And joining me is General Director of Opera Theater of St. Louis, Tim O'Leary. We're hot off the season, the opera season.
The opera season just closed, and now we're on to the next.
On to next. So this is a fun sort of volunteer project for you.
That's right. I guess this is the 5th year that we've done this interfaith concert at the Sheldon, and it began as a September 11th commemoration project.
Because 5 years ago was the 10th.
You're right. It was the 10th anniversary of September 11th, and I had just been involved in really a magnificent interfaith collaboration project together with the Michael and Barbara Newmark Institute for Human Relations at the Jewish Community Relations Council, and my friend Batya Abramson Goldstein, who ran that. And we had collaborated on an opera called The Death of Klinghoffer by the American composer John Adams. And the collaboration was this incredible interfaith dialogue project that really allowed this sort of lens of the work of art to help us explore the theme of common humanity across differences. After months of working on that project with Jewish, Muslim, and Christian leaders, they asked me if I would help with the September 11th event, because the idea was, let's bring diverse faith groups together for a musical program that commemorates September 11th. That was really an act of hate and division, but does so with a sort of theme of peace and hope. And our little tagline is the hope for a more harmonious St. Louis. So I was delighted to help. I said, what can I do? And I knew one thing I could do, which is I could call Christine Brewer, who is one of the world's greatest operatic sopranos, and a
on
treasure.
your speed dial.
That's right.
Easy to reach.
I do have her right in my phone. She, of course, began her career in the chorus at Opera Theater of St. Louis, and was named not long ago by BBC Music Magazine one of the top 20 sopranos of all time. So she's a major international star.
And how lucky we are to have her and her roots right here.
That's
in
right.
St. Louis.
She lives in St. Louis, and she loves being involved. So I called Christine and I said, would you like to be involved in this interfaith musical program? She said, absolutely. And then once Christine was involved, it was incredible how many organizations and people were thrilled to be involved. And that year, our keynote speaker was Senator Jack Danforth. And I remember he said afterwards, you know, you go to a lot of September 11th events, everyone talks about the need to come together. This was an event where people actually came together.
Yeah, well, and music has that sort of universal appeal.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, what happens is what you end up having on stage, one after another, are just all of these both highly professional musicians. We've had musicians from the St. Louis Symphony. We've had and we'll have again this year, the In Unison Gospel Chorus from the St. Louis Symphony, together with all these non-professional congregations, Muslim, Sikh, Jewish, Hindu, Mormon, everybody one right after the other, singing in different languages, with different musical styles, but the common theme of the sort of hope for peace and unity and common humanity comes right through. No one has to explain it. It's perfectly palpable. And for the past several years, the concert has ended with all of those groups together on stage singing God Bless America. This year we're doing something slightly different. There's that song by Billy Taylor, which Nina Simone made famous, called I Wish I Knew What It Would Feel Like to Be Free. It's one of the most beautiful things ever written. And everyone's going to come together and sing that.
That's awesome. So we're going to take a quick break right now, Tim, and talk more about this year's concert in just a few minutes. We'll have much more on the 5th Annual Interfaith Concert and Arts and Faith St. Louis after this break. Stay with us.